the Mind Alchemist, and today I got a call from a client who was experiencing severe pain. And he told me that this week certain unpleasant things were happening in his life, which is why he believed he had the pain. And then he kept on talking, and what he said next is, this pain has been with me for at least 10 years. The first time I felt it was when I was having a conflicted relationship at work. It was a work relationship that had him feeling stuck. And I just listened. I didn't really say anything because he is one of the clients that I have that loves to tap. And whenever he's experiencing something, he will call me in for a session. But I didn't want him to have the whole weekend with pain until he came in for the full session. So I had him tap as he was telling me the story, and it's really important to tap when you're telling a story, because in the story you contain all the emotions, all the pain, all the stuck stuff that's stuck, or yeah, it's stuck because it's stuck, of course. But you really want to just embody that story while you're tapping and let go of anything that doesn't serve. And so his story, and I'm going to tap with you guys. Maybe I should take off my hat. Always easier to tap without a hat. So I said, okay, think about that conflicted relationship and think about what that means in your body. Why are the feet where it hurts? And he never thought about it as why the feet or the legs. But he said, you know what? I can't stand it. Maybe I can't stand up for myself, he said. He then said, it's hard to move forward and get out of a stuck situation, and that's painful. So I had him tap on all kinds of things, such as, is it, am I screwed if I stand still? Am I screwed if I'm not? Am I able to move forward without pain? Is there another solution? Or am I going to experience the same thing I did before? I had him tapping, and as he tapped, he let go of so much resistance. He let go of, the pain was at a 9 when I started talking to him. And 2 minutes later, just by tapping like this, the pain came all the way down to, what was it, like a 3 in just 2 minutes. And then we kept on tapping on those people. I remember their faces. I remember their mannerisms as I thought about them. And when he started tapping on mannerism, he just like a big sigh of relief. So for you guys who know about tapping, some people when they're tapping, they yawn. I'm a yawner. I'm a big time yawner. I can't stop yawning when I'm releasing. Some people belch. Some people, their nose drips even. But for every person, it's different. And so as we were tapping, I just heard him like a yawn. I could see him like putting his hand over his mouth so as not to yawn. And it's kind of really neat. If you guys are having physical pain, just talking about the story while tapping brings it down. So think about where you have pain in your body. And I'd love to see a comment if you have one. And just let me know how it's coming down. Where's the pain? Is it a pain in the neck, a pain in the heart, pain in the chest, having a broken heart? Does it feel heavy? Does it have a color even? As you tap and think about those things, notice the sensations of your pain coming all the way down. I'm really having a lot of fun with you guys. I tried that. I felt better, and I can't see your entire message, but I'm glad you feel better anyways. Tapping, I always like to, whenever I start a session, I say hi also. So whenever I start a session, I love tapping. And why do I start tapping before doing any kind of hypnosis? When you tap, you calm down the meridians. If there's trapped emotions, if you're having a bad day, the tapping just calms everything down. And then when I say close your eyes, you guys, okay, close my eyes. I say go deep, and you're like, oh, I'm not going to resist. I'm so relaxed. I don't want to resist. And your hypnosis goes a lot better. I'm seeing that there's some kind of community guidelines, and so I will be respectful of you guys. I won't be too swearing too much today. And yeah, if you have questions, happy 4th of July. If you do have questions on how to feel better, just book in a discovery call. You know, we could always talk about your issue. I don't charge for discovery calls. And I want everybody to have a really great life. You know, like yesterday, even yesterday, and this is the last thing I say because I'm rambling, but yesterday I just sent a few messages to people as I was thinking about them, and I just said, I really appreciate what you do. I really appreciate who you are. And it was wonderful because I felt it in my heart. I felt that love and the appreciation. And what ever goes out in any way, shape, or form always comes back tenfold. So, anyways, I am going to say happy 4th of July to those who celebrate. I'm going to do pink hands and purple faces for those who sent them to me. Danielle something. Danielle Eckerly. Okay, 91. So, best of days to you, and I wish you well. Bye for now.